on this, the 60th anniversary of a document that so nobly attempts to right the wrongs in our world. This document aims to protect the fundamental rights of every human being. But can it? Is this declaration that echoes across every nation in the world relevant in every nation across the world? Whilst we do believe that the gesture in this document is one of great purpose, its relevance on universal terms, particularly in Islamic nations, is anything but reasonable. The devil, you see, hides in the details. The Universal Declaration of Human Rights is composed of rights that not every economy can prescribe to. Not every country can, for instance, guarantee the right to asylum. We have neither the resources nor the funds to cope with the nearly 6 million war refugees that have entered our country since 2001, not even considering our own 163 million citizens. And though we want to, we simply do not have the foundation to grant asylum to those 6 million fathers, mothers, sons, and daughters. We just can't, and we are not alone. So what are we to say to them? Yes, it's relevant, it's just not pertinent. Yes, it's relevant, it's just not applicable. The United Nations comprises a wide cross-section of cultures whose practices are equally different. Our Pakistan is a nation rich in culture, and we are proud of our right to express it. Article 27 states, everyone has the right to freely participate in the cultural life of the community. In short, we all have the right to our own culture. Yet, if we accept this, we accept child soldiers, we accept torture, we accept brutal genital mutilation. If I'm not mistaken, the Charter is inherently contradictory. So it seems its relevance is already slipping away. There are 21 major religions in the world today. Each is very similar, and all are essentially different. In Pakistan, like many other Middle Eastern countries, our major religion is Islam. From this religion and its teachings comes our way of life. From the Sharia comes the laws of our land. Every religion has a sacred text, some source of reference which it holds dear. All our laws, all our morals, every right that is bestowed upon us is an offshoot of these books. This Universal Declaration is then merely an offshoot of a long history of Judeo-Christian beliefs. The Declaration, therefore, is inherently biased towards different religions who follow a different doctrine and who worship a different deity. So rather than being a moral compass in today's world, it isn't simply an intrusive imposition. Make no mistake, we are not criticizing the message, only its words. 192 countries agree with the message. How many, I wonder, concede to the words? You see, Mr. President, to prescribe to the Universal Declaration of Human Rights would be to act contradictory to our religion, to our culture, to our livelihood. Why, if it's relevant, do we have other versions? The Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms, the Chinese Declaration of Human Rights, and indeed our own, the Cairo Declaration of Human Rights. Why, if it's relevant, does the United Nations itself make it non-binding? So I beg the question, is this document relevant at all? Therefore, Mr. President, we as Pakistan call for the complete revision of this Universal Declaration of Human Rights until it takes into greater account other major religions, the other cultures, and the other nations in this great world. We hope our address will encourage the member states of this assembly to look objectively at this document and to make modifications that will render it truly universally relevant. In short, we declare preparation that will paraphrase the words of our former Prime Minister, Benazir Bhutto, give everyone security, dignity, and peace. We thank you, Mr. President.
That certain economic rights cannot be human rights. He called the Universal Declaration